Hello, hola, bonjour, hey, y'all. My name is Merc. Welcome back to the Narc Alert. It's Wednesday, Javi, I saw you in here Wednesday. Javi, it's hump day. it's hump day. You know, the camel. Anyway, hi. Hey, everybody. Welcome. It's a beautiful sunny day. We're having a bit of an extra bit of summer here in Toronto. I think a lot of people are, so that's kind of nice. I had to take Joan to the doctor today, so it's always nice when I can wheel her there instead of taking her in an Uber. Because, you know, I like to walk. I'm a walker, like Amber. I like to get my steps in. Remember Amber? Do you remember we used to watch this YouTuber? Her name was AMBERLYNN-So. She was kind of a big girl. Yeah, I said big. Kind of a big girl. But really jolly and fun. Oh, so fun. She did so many fun things. We used to remember. Yeah, we all used to watch this girl at the same time. It was fun. It was fun. I remember those days. So, yeah, where the hell is she? She hasn't uploaded in like 7 days. It's the 7th day of Soros. Yeah, dry as a desert. What the heck is she doing? I was thinking today, and I thought, you know, any normal vlogger tastes like mold, super morbidly jolly. Thank you. 4-month super chat. Oh, I meant to say, by the way, sorry, yeah. I meant to say, by the way, Jen Chapman was first. Hey, Jen, how you doing? Our resident nurse. Miss Tomato Jam is a member for 7 months, and she is eating noodles. Much like our girl. Look, I guess I'm remiss in not adding this man. The man cam. I should just call it the man cam. And Freckled Unicorn, hey, you weren't late. I saw you say you're late. You weren't late. You got there right in time. Says, can we get hearts in the chat? Merc is looking fire. Thank you. Look at that big yawn. I gotta say, you know what? I don't hate my hair today. Hang on. Let me get the man's stool in place for the man. Because, you know, as soon as I put the man cam on, he's going to come up here on the stool. Hi. Did you want to say hello to your friends? Yeah, did you want to say hello to your friends? Yeah, so thank you for that. I don't hate my hair today. It's growing in finally. today, I'm telling you, it's shake and bake hair. I washed it and I just blew it dry with no purpose. There's nothing in it. I, I got to stop torturing this hair and just let it be. Like my hairdresser said, just let it be what it wants to be. And now it's starting to grow in and I don't hate it. Yeah, did you want to say hello to everybody? Yes, he said, I already said hello. What the hell did you think I just said? Your friends are all here. They're happy to see you. Yeah, they are. Did you just wake up from a little snap? A little wee nap? My man? Do you think we should maybe do a mukbang treats for Rio? Alyssa, I was just turning around to say that. Treats for Rio, please. He's absolutely starving. The man, Angelina, I absolutely can give a treat for you too. We have these temptations that came from, I'm pretty sure, Molly Golly. I hope I got that right. You guys are very generous, so sometimes I might get your names confused. Molly sent us treats for Rio. Oh, yes, he says, please, may I have some treats? Right up for the treats. Oh, look at that, I caught it. Oh, I missed that one. I only have 2 hands. You can't throw them all over the floor. He can just save that one on the floor for later. Oh, they're ever so good. They're tuna. They're tasty tuna. The tastiest of tunas. One there, here, one here. Why do you always leave me with one? I don't want this one. You don't have to share with me. Oh, well. I didn't. That'd be funny to share everything with the cat. No, thank you. Do they have carbs on here? You know, that's all I care about. No, they don't. Protein, fat, fiber, moisture, calories. No carbs. Probably not my best choice anyway. Not the best choice for a snack. It is, you know, it is 2 days before payday, but it's not that bad. We're not eating cat food. Ella, I missed a member chat. It was right after MTJ's. Thank you, Ella. I'm scrolling. Hang on. Freckled unicorn. Ella. I missed Ella's. I'm sorry, Ella. Oh, the girl with the amazing eyeliner. That's the girl. Yeah. She recently did a tutorial. One of the last times she uploaded actually was, you know, it's going to go down in history as the makeup tutorial of the century. I'm guessing pretty soon we'll be seeing her on Jeffree Star's channel. Does he still do makeup? I know that James Charles still does makeup. See that? I pulled a fun. That was a YouTube funny. So yeah, so Amberlynn Reed, what the hell, man? Where is she? Come on, Amber, do a live stream. Pop up right now and do a live stream. Wouldn't we love it? Oh gosh, we'd have so much fun. Remember those days? Hey, Marigold, 5 months. Thank you for the member. He's more Jeffree Star's more of a yak influencer now. It's true. He cuddles with them and then he butchers them. Let's not get into, what do we call him? Sorry, there's something on my screen. I forget what we call him. Some name of some Skeletor or something. I forget the name. I can't think of what the insult. I know. Isn't it funny how far we've come with Amberlynn? Remember when she lived with Becky and we complained about how boring she was? Are you kidding me? They played games. They went out. There was side characters. There was Becky. God, there was so much going on. And then came the live stream era. And then we all complained, oh, how boring the live stream era was. But was it? Then came Fleen, and we had the highest of hopes. Oh, sweet summer children, we were the new girlfriend. The new girlfriend has appeared, but no. No, the new girlfriend never did appear. We never saw Fled. Well, we've seen her in sneaky pictures, but... And then fled. And now we're left with... Well, we were left with one vlog that was repeated about 6 times in a row. Oh, the Heartbreak series, had some potential, but really just kind of fizzled out into nothing. And then another new girl. Oh, we got all so excited. Oh, there was so much chatter. Oh, the girlverse was so thrilled. But no, that wasn't anything either. And now we have nothing. Now there's nothing, not even a vlog. We should be ashamed of ourselves for complaining about how boring she was when she lived with Becky. That's all I'm saying. That's my little freelance recap on the life of Amberlynn Reid, and now she's left us with sweet nothing. She asked for Q&A questions 4 days ago, and she's been absolutely slaughtered. Even Zachary Michael made a video. Is like, what the hell are you asking us? You've got a whole can of popsicle sticks worth of questions you haven't answered yet. You've got 17,000 questions on Instagram that you haven't answered yet. We don't need to ask you more questions. And quite frankly, nobody cares. There's not a single thing. The only thing she could tell us that we don't already know is stuff about what she is doing right now. And that's the only thing she won't talk about. So what the hell? What are we going to do? Well, you know what we're going to do? What else can we do but look back a year? I was stymied this morning. I thought, what the hell am I going to do? What am I going to do? I can't do anything. She's not giving us any content. And then I thought, I used to really enjoy, many, many moons ago, Alex Shook used to do a year ago today. And I got to say, I loved those. I loved those retros. So I was just scrolling through the catalog to see if there was anything interesting. And I found something that it said 12 months ago. And then I checked and it wasn't. It was from April. And then I thought, well, let's see what she was doing a year ago today. And well, a year ago today was episode 2 of So Raw. I got to say, it was one of the best episodes of the entire scintillating series. Maybe a pigeon, thank you for gifting a member. Maybe a pigeon has now leased Lunacat. Oh, maybe a Pootu, sorry. Potu? I think you used to be pigeon. I know, maybe a Potu. I don't know. You guys and your names. I got it. It's because it's truncated over here and it says maybe a P ... So I assumed, and you know what that does. What are you guys talking about? Catisfaction and Dreamies. I don't know if it's a former pigeon. Pootu, are you a former pigeon? You love that poem. You can't deny it. What poem? What poem are you talking about? Potu Bird. This is my original name before all the pigeon stuff. Okay, gotcha. What's funny is when I was doing that, the part 2 of the I Am videos and the pluviophile section where she's showing her scratch art about being a pluviophile, and one of it, there's a poem, Calm, Calm, and there's a poem. And I was reading it and I thought, you know what? It's actually so not bad that I don't believe she wrote it. So I literally Googled that poem. I couldn't find an author for it, so maybe she did write it, but it seemed a little too good. And I thought the line about tea with golden rum just didn't strike me as anything she'd say. Did John fly away? He was in the tree. No, he's there. He's there. Should I? He's still here. Sorry. He's still here. He's there. I spin that tree around sometimes, so you know, because Rio gets sick of chewing on the same side all the time. Oh, you can't see him any better now. He's there, trust me. He's there, trust me. Venom says John is my favorite character in this universe. Aw, John. He's hiding in there. I should bring John to Costa Rica. Wouldn't that be cute? Pictures of John in the rainforest. What are you doing? What are you flipping around for? Why are you flipping? Oh, God, maybe he's chasing a fly. Bless him. He's never done that before. I could bring John everywhere because he's little. He'd fit in the backpack. But I don't know. What if the humidity would wreck him? I could hide him in the shot and make it a game. Yes. That'd be fun. Oh, speaking of games and fun and community, I'm going to show you. Okay. So in the Discord, we tend to be, sometimes we're horrible monsters, but mostly we're kind of pretty freaking supportive and fun. So someone was feeling a little blue the other day, and I wanted to hang on. I'm going to show you a real short video clip of something. We'll get to Amber. It's just a retro anyway. We've waited this long. We can wait another few minutes. Someone was feeling a little blue. So I stopped what we were streaming for a little commercial break, and I showed them this video. Let me put my headphones in. It's just a quickie. Don't worry. It's a quickie. And it's lovely. So just stop complaining. You'll love it. I said you'll love it, okay? So stop complaining. I hope this doesn't get copyright claimed, but let's go for it anyway. So anyway, let me preface. This is a little thing that this person did. It'll make sense once you see it. And I thought, I want to do this with our Discord. So after I show you this video, it'll make sense what I want to do. And then I will make a video and put it in the Discord to explain it all again. But I just want you to watch this, because if you're feeling a little blue, and even if you're not, this is nice. So watch this. Okay? So this is Z Frank. Some of you must be familiar with Z Frank.
She said, I'm really anxious. I just moved to a new town. I have this new job, and I just have this incredible amount of anxiety. So she had seen the Scared song and wondered if I could do something. So I asked her, what does it feel like when you feel this way? And she wrote a sort of descriptive set of what it felt like to have this anxiety. And so what I decided to do, I said, okay, I'll think about it.
I know that there might be more than one of you that have anxiety. His sound is really low. His sound is up as high as it can go, I think. Let me double check. Everything seems to be on high. Everything's up as high as it can. Hang on. Hang on. I'm going to turn my mic down. I can't turn him up any louder. It pisses me off.
And so quietly in the background, I started sending people this. Hey, you're okay.
Is it still way too quiet? Look, I got everything maxed up. Can you let me know if it's still too quiet? I know Rio always wants to sing lately. It's still too quiet, Fluffy says. Well, if it's so quiet, what if I try it right through the speakers? It might echo a little bit. Let me know if this is acceptable. Let's try it this way. This might be okay. It might be a tiny echoey, but you let me know. Okay. Now I'm super low. Okay, I'm going to turn, heads up, I'm going to turn my mic back up to the normal volume. I just turned my mic back up, okay? And now we'll try him. Okay.
A sort of descriptive set of what it felt like to have this anxiety. And so what I decided to do, I said, okay, I'll think about it. And so quietly in the background, I started sending people this. Hey, you're okay. You'll be fine. So I asked people to whether they had basic audio capabilities, just so that they could sing along to the song with headphones on, so I could just get their voices back. And this is the kind of thing that I got back, right?
Hey, you're okay. You'll be fine.
So that's one of the better ones, really. But what's awesome is, like, as I started getting more and more and more of them, all of a sudden I had 30, 40 voices from around the world, right? And when you...
Is there a reason that we can't do this in our Discord and make it more personal to the same song? This is the idea I have, okay?
Put them together, something magical happens. Something absolutely incredible happens, and all of a sudden I get a chorus from around the world. And what was really great is I'm putting all this work together in the background, and Laura sent me a follow-up email because a good month had passed by, and she said, I know you've forgotten about me. I just want to say thanks for even considering it. And then a few days later, I sent her this.
I love this.
Right now it feels like I forgot to turn the light on. And things that looked so good yesterday are now shades of gray. And it seems like the world is spinning while I'm standing still. Or maybe I am spinning, I can't tell. And then you say,
Hey, you're okay. You'll be fine. Just breathe.
and now the women's saying, hey, you're okay. You'll be fine. You'll be fine. Just breathe. Now everybody sings, hey, you're okay. You'll be fine. Just breathe. Hey, you're okay. You'll be fine. Just breathe. Hey, you're okay. You'll be fine. You'll be fine. Just breathe.
Thank you.
Now I'm all choked up. So anyway, who is this man? His name is Frank, Z Frank. He's been on the internet since the birth of the internet doing cool shit. So he crowdsources a lot of things. And I love that idea of crowdsourcing our Discord for things like we did with Annie's. We made a video for Annie, a get well video, and we've raised money, but money's boring. Let's do fun other things too. I know I'm all choked up. It gets me every time, and I've seen it so many times. But a lot of times in the Discord, we're telling each other, just breathe, it'll be okay. So I thought, wouldn't it be cool if we did our own version of this? So if you guys are willing and interested, I'm gonna put a video together, and maybe we can start that. Money is not boring. Money is boring. Money is a means to an end. The end is not boring. The means, I hate money. I think it's really boring. I just think it's an unnecessary evil. Like a pile of money is boring. A plane ticket is not boring. So anyway, that's one of the, and there was something else we were going to do that was along those like community-based thing, and I completely forget what it was because, you know, I'm old and maple syrup, right? Yes, Rio says yes. So, I guess we should just maybe, you know, I was stalling, hoping, but it doesn't look like anybody's uploading anything today again. I'm broke. I'm broke too. It's 2 days before payday. I'm really broke. It's okay. I was a chef my whole life. I'm used to it. Oh, swears in Spanish. I'm very sorry. I hope that didn't make you feel bad. It should make you feel great because, you know, it's amazing because that just chokes me the hell up. But it's supposed to make us feel good, right? And empowering because I thought, well, hell, that's what our community is like. We can do that. And wouldn't it be better if it was coming from people in our community? Cat Lou, thank you very much. That was really nice. Lots of us probably needed to hear it today, myself included. I am on the verge of wailing. Like a mess. I needed to hear that too. Some of you know it's been a really fucking week for me. It's been a week and a half. It's been, I don't know. The other day I kept saying it was at least 12. I think it was Monday. Monday was at least 6.5 days in one day. Like it has been, Joan is so much right now. I won't go into a lot of details, but it's not a lot of fun right now. I did have a really good doctor's appointment this morning, though. I got to say, the gerontologist at Sound disappointed me. Everybody's dropping the ball. The doctor today told me, oh, yeah, one of the referrals didn't come through because they referred it to her other city where she hasn't lived in 2.5 years. Like, for frig's sakes. But my doctor is amazing, and she is such a great advocate, and she lets me cry and swear and call my mother a cunt. She completely is cool, and she's the only advocate I have right now, and she's going to help, so hopefully. And I did, in the light of day, remind my mother that I'm going away for my birthday, so that's for sure a done deal now, because I've told her a few times, and I'm not happy with the arrangement for Rio, but it'll have to do, and, you know, he will be okay. It's been a long 35 years. Yeah, it's been a long time. I like how I try and be, like, coy about it. We all know how old I am. It's not a... Hang on, gotta pause the old stream VOD so I can hear you. Yes, God bless some of the medical professionals. And I got to tell you, you know what? She's not even a doctor. She's a nurse practitioner. And she's amazing. I've been going to her for 5 years. And she took Mom when Mom moved here. And that's been amazing because she straps Mom on the blood pressure monitor. And then her and I go in the other office and talk about what's going to happen. So anyway, I don't want to talk about her. She takes up enough of my damn life. Right now, who isn't taking up enough of my life is Ms. Amberlynn Reed. Woohoo! Ring the sirens. No Rio for Costa Rica. Not this time. I'm only going for a week, and I kind of would like to take him, but I don't think that would be fair to him. If I was going for a month, I'd take him for sure. Because the next time I go, if I can go for a month, that means Joan is out of my care. Oh, the Wheel of Discomfort thing. Thank you, Ella. Oh, yeah. We like watching Yes Theory in the Discord. And there's this kind of idea, this Wheel of Discomfort, where it's things that push you a little bit out of your comfort zone, because that channel's all about, you know, really honestly living your best life, not in an Amberlynn Reed way, but for real. And, you know, life is lived on the outside of the box, right? So we'll talk about that more next time, because that one takes a little more planning. But it's about this, facing little challenges and being able to share those accomplishments and stuff. Ingeborg, thank you for the super chat. Ingeborg says, please say Asper's name, Asper, and tell him hello. Asper, who's a handsome man, Asper? Who's a handsome man? You are. It's you. You're the handsome man. Asper. So yeah, my plane ticket has also gone to be way too expensive. I mean, it doesn't matter. I'm still going, but for the love of God, one time I went, I'm telling you, one time I got a deal was like under $300. The last time I went, it was $300 and change. And right now I'm looking at 800 plus luggage fees. It's a lot. So, I do flight research is one of my favorite things in the world to do. Like, I'm obsessive about looking for flights and the best deals, and all the different sites and Scanner and ITA Flight Matrix and Hopper and all those things. I use them all. And also Jody happens to be Snork, our mod, who's like amazing at research, is digging doing that too. So she's going to help me, but I don't care if it's $1,000. I'm paying it. I don't care. I need to go to this place on that date. Don't care. So Marigold says, you're bad at travel planning. Oh my God. I could be a flight attendant. I mean, I'm travel agent. I love it. Well, like Jody, I kind of like research, right? And researching flights is fun. There's cheaper tickets. Like, somebody's going to do a search and go, Merc, I found this one. It's $475. Yeah, but it's got a 17-hour layover in Tampa. Number one, I try and avoid the States. I'm sorry. I don't mean to insult anybody, but I try and avoid the States. Although the prices are so crazy that I thought I'll do a layover in the States if it's worth it, if it's really cheap. But no 17. I'm not doing more than 3 hours layover. Not doing it. It's not worth $80. My time is worth more than that. Just sit in a damn airport for 10 hours. I'm not doing that. It'll make me cranky. So the one that I'm looking at is a direct flight there, which I've never done a direct flight, so that's fun. And on the way back, I think it's an hour and a half in Panama. And that seems to be the best one for the price. I mean, other than the $400 ones with the 22-hour layovers. Some of them are like, you have to switch airports in New York. I'm like, yeah, trust, I am not switching airports. Good Lord. So, yeah, I'm going. I don't care. I don't care if I spend the damn rent money to go, I'll go. I'm going now. Nothing's, don't stop me now. Me and John and Paige, we're going. Paige is at work right now. Paige, I know you're at work, but we're going. She's going to watch this later. It's on like Donkey Kong, baby. Friday, I'm buying that ticket. I don't care how fucking much it is. No, I was going to go alone. I love traveling alone. I love traveling solo. But I threw out there one time in a live stream, because Paige was going to Yuba or something in the desert at the same time. So I said, Paige, what the hell do you want to go to a dry ass old desert? You're going the same time? Then come to Costa Rica. And the next day she DM'd me and she said, were you serious? And I was like, yeah, why not? So Paige is coming. So I'm going to meet our moderator, Paige, at the airport, I guess, in San Jose for the first time. That's where we'll meet. And I will indoctrinate her to Pura Vida and the ways of Costa Rica and the rainforest. So, and we will be vlogging and live streaming way too much, probably. I'm beyond looking forward to it. Will, for 1 month member, says, It takes a minute to show up for me. Hi, Merc, popping in for a minute. Have a fun trip. Oh, you know I will. I'm not going to want to come back. I never want to come back, though. So that's nothing new. Excuse me. So Amberlynn Reed, not giving us a damn thing. I thought let's look back. Let's get to Amber, guys. I know you want to. I know you're excited to talk about Amberlynn. Hang on, I'm just going to tilt that a little bit so you have full man coverage. Full man coverage. These things go, it's so weird. See, the other thing I should have done today was go bring my computer back, and I didn't. I gotta go return it and get a new one. It's dead. It's just sitting here. I'm on my old computer, which is why it's doing funky things. Why aren't I on Justine's lives anymore? It was so much fun. We did have a lot of fun, but we had a bit of a falling out, and we went our separate ways, and we wished each other well. And I hope she's doing fine and fun. I used to quite enjoy those live streams, but you know, shit happens. No hard feelings. Marigold says, I don't think I can travel with someone who likes to do things because I hate doing things. Well, I don't want to travel with somebody who needs me to babysit them all the time. So you know, if you want to be planted in a hammock, you do your thing. I don't need somebody to do shit. The new computer Venom completely crashed on me. The last live stream I did when I was trying to show everybody's TikTok videos, and it was really slow and things weren't loading. And then an hour after the live stream, it's dead. I mean, it won't start. I mean, if it started, I would have a chance at fixing it, but it won't even power on. So thankfully I got it on Amazon, so it can just go back. But I got to haul the damn box over to UPS, and it's been a lot of Joan this week. Doctor's appointments, blood tests, pharmacy, doctor's appointments, lunches. Like, it's really hard to squeeze my own life in here lately. So the doctor read her the Riot Act today. So that was kind of good. It's still under warranty. Yeah, it's good to go back. So I'm sending it back. And I found another one that's pretty much the same price, and I'll just try that. I buy refurbs. Shit's going to happen sometimes. I've been really lucky mostly. But if you buy it off Amazon, it's fine, right? You can always send it back. The Riot Act. Basically, here's the deal. Quick little Joan update, and then we'll get to Amber. We had to go this week to get blood tests done because last time we went to the cardiologist changed her blood pressure medications. They were quite concerned. So the problem is she's not taking her pills properly. So I went up yesterday and I found the pill. She gets these blister packs of pills, but she's not taking the right ones. So I look and I go, Mom, these pills are from August. First of all, I don't know why you still have them. Second of all, they're not the right pills. Your pills were changed 3 weeks ago, which is why they want to test your blood to see if the new medication is working. But you haven't been taking the new medication. So they're not going to know. You know? It's bad. You know, we had this whole system set up where for free, Canada, God bless it, there's this system. It's a machine that they come and they put on their desk, and it puts all their pills into little blister packs, and it distributes them at the time they're supposed to be taken. It slits the package open so they can open it easily. And then if that pill, you have to hit a button that says, I've taken the pill. If you don't hit that button within 2 hours, a nurse calls them and reminds them to take the medication. So we had this system all set up for her. And when they called her for final approval, she said, no, I don't want it. So today the doctor said to her, listen, I don't know why you won't take that. But I don't care what you tell me. I'm looking at your blood tests and you are not taking your medications. Your kidneys are in trouble. You're at risk of stroke. And you're not taking your medications properly. And we can't tell you if it's working or not. So unless you start saying yes to getting some help, you're going to have to go to probably long-term care. Because if your medication right, then you're not safe to live at home by yourself. And that put the fucking fear of God into her, I hope. So she said she'd agree to that. And the doctor said, so I'm going to get this. I don't know what they're called. I can't keep track of all the different names of all the different people and services. But somebody's going to come in to Mom's home and sit down with her and I hope me and talk about all the services that she can get again. And she's going to have to avail herself to some of these services, or we will start looking into long-term care. And she did not want to go to long-term care. So playtime's fucking over, baby. Playtime is over. So, you know, like it's done. Pookie works at long-term care. These places really suck and can get neglected. I know, and what I'm afraid of is because we cannot afford, you know, we'll have to take something that's subsidized. It might not be downtown Toronto. It might be way the hell out in Etobicoke or out in Whitby or something. And then, like, it's going to take me 2 or 3 hours on the damn transit to go visit her. I'm sorry to be selfish, but come on. I don't want to be doing that 3 times a week. So, yeah. So that's what happened today. And she was all like, oh, yeah, she seemed to take it really seriously. But I'll tell you, I swear to God, she doesn't remember already what happened at that doctor's appointment today because her dementia is so bad that she can't really be living alone. I think the clock is really ticking fast. Like even today, we were going into the doctor's. We were in the hallway. She's in the chair. And I go, oh, Mom, we got a mask up to go in the doctor's office. So I pull my mask out of my purse and I put it on. And she can't find her purse. So, of course, I grab and give it to her. And it takes her, like, so long to do anything, which, I'm trying to be patient with that. Oh, no, before I gave her I go, okay, we got to put our masks on. And I put on mine and I hand her purse because her mask is in her purse. And she takes her purse and she goes, what am I looking for? And I said, your mask, because we got to go into the doctor. Oh, right, okay. And she starts digging in her purse and then she goes, what is it I'm looking for? Like within a minute. I can't believe it. It's like the last month she's gone way downhill in the last month. It's crazy. So anyway, enough of that. She takes up enough of my fucking life. Can we talk about the other narcissist? This one's way more fun. 40 minutes. I always talk too long, you guys. You make me talk too long. But I know a lot of you share a lot of the same struggles. I see it in the Discord. So I hope it helps them when we talk about this stuff that you're not alone. You know, I try and take some comfort in the fact that as frustrating and struggling, as much of a struggle it is with my mom, and as much as she doesn't want to hear this, she's not unique. And all the people that work in long-term care and gerontology, they get it. She's not the first old person who's resilient to help and treatments. So I'm beyond. I'm going to be up in a tower with a rifle soon. Oh, Jace the sound guy. We need you probably. Are you really a sound person? Do you do sound for real? Oh, Bordello, sorry. Brodello says, sorry, Merc. I have a dementia-riddled 94-year-old great-grandmother. I understand your friend. Mine's 90. Same thing. Okay, Jace. We talked about a little project we're going to do in the Discord. And I'll probably need your help to put it all together. I was thinking of you when I thought of this project. We're going to get a bunch of people to sing a single line, and then we want to put it all together. You'll see the beginning of the live. You'll understand. It'll all make sense. It will all make sense, I promise. So I'm going to put her up on the screen now. I always get scared when I get pinged in Amberverse because I think she's uploaded. It's like, oh my God, there's a ping. I got pinged in Amberverse. See, why is this going all slow again? I mean, it's not on the, I know on the replay. Hey, replay crew, it probably looks fine to you. Okay, Rio, what are we doing? What's the best option? This one? I think this one puts her at the highest there. Now we got the man and the woman. This is a pretty coffee mug. Thank you, Angelina. I'll be honest with you. I got them at the Dollarama and I had about 6 of them, but I think I've only got 2 or 3 left now. and one of them's cracked, and they don't have them anymore, and I'm very sad. I'll just have to buy all the merchandise mugs. So this is this girl. Her name is AMBERLYNN Reed, and a long time ago on the internet, she was the most hated YouTuber. She wasn't. She wasn't, but she thinks she was. But she wasn't a very nice girl, and a lot of people didn't like her. And she told people it was because of her weight, and it really wasn't. It was really because of her wretched personality, but she didn't see that. But a lot of people got together, and there was a lot of channels that used to talk about her all the time and all that, but she's vanished. She's gone now. So I thought it might be fun to look back a year ago when this girl used to do videos. One day, that's going to be a for real statement. So this, as we said earlier, oh, I hope the audio... I'm going to try putting the headphones in again. Maybe this video is louder. I don't like these. Why does the audio change from stream to stream? I don't get it. I don't change the settings. Some streams you guys can't hear anything, and then other streams you can, and I don't understand, and I don't understand, and I don't like not understanding things. Excuse me, I need to know. You think you know everything. Hey, I didn't hear that today. Can somebody tell me that later in the Discord? Because a day wouldn't be a day if I didn't have someone looking at me like I'm a pile of shit and saying, you think you know everything. Didn't hear that today. I think it might have been just low on the TED Talk as well, Ella. So you guys will let me know. So anyway, like I said, this is a year ago today. I think it's today. It's a year, September 20th. It is a year ago today to the dot. And it's called I'm Done Being Silent. Drama, lies, tea, mess. So raw. Episode 3.
So welcome to So Raw,
So loud in my
episode
ear.
3. Like, we're already on the 3rd episode. I know some of you thought that I was gonna like end it after episode 1. No.
We thought she was going to end it all after episode 1. I'm upset about this angle, but I need the cat. It's all very confusing for me. You know how I am with the framing. Can you hear her okay? The sound is good, Val says. I'm going to bring him... No, I guess you got to be further away, my love. I love you. But I need you to go back there a little bit so they can see you better. And then I'll go like this. Okay, that's better. I feel better. We can hear her. Let's go. So Raw episode.
We are going until we can't go no longer.
So before we get into this, I would like to say that this is
I used this
me
clip recently.
after barely sleeping for 1 hour.
I'm a Barbie girl.
Like, I am so tired
Barbie
in these
girl.
next clips. So I
I'm a
just wanted to
Barbie
warn you
girl.
guys for the weirdness ahead.
Today I am wearing my Barbie shirt because I am a Barbie. No, I'm just kidding. I think Torrid's Barbie collection is always so cute and comfy.
I wish I had a quick picture of a Barbie to pull up. I don't. Mantis, I'm very sorry that you had a horrible day at work. That sucks. Fuck work. You're here now.
personally like off the
Yes,
shoulder
Jamie, this is
situation
that
type
episode.
deals. So I'm just like embracing it and loving it and just being a plus size Barbie queen. I actually hate calling myself plus size because I'm definitely not plus size. I'm super morbidly obese.
Ella, we are never watching Barbie again in the Discord. I burnt the copy that I had. It was a one and done. It'll have to be in the Your Voice channel when Merc is sleeping. But I do believe we did do Barbie and Tusk. I think that was our double bill that night. Wasn't it? I think that was my response to you guys making me watch Barbie, is I made you watch Tusk again.
but you know, let's just cringe
Tusk is
together.
kind of the movie
yes,
of the
my hair is a
Discord now.
little cuckoo bananas today, so we're just gonna also embrace that. So, anyways,
God, but
the
look at
first
your
thing I want
eyeliner,
to talk
it's
about
stunning.
is kind of like a dehumanized update moment, because last episode
It's a dehumanized update moment, you guys. You know, it's a dehumanized update moment, situation type deal.
I did talk to you guys about how I feel
Barbusk.
dehumanized, and I read some of y'all's comments. I read your guys' messages, and a lot of you actually agree with me.
I see a lot of Tusk chatter here. Listen, Tusk is a cinematic triumph, okay? It's made in Winnipeg. Come on, it's from the peg. It's got Johnny Depp. It's a romance. I don't know what more you could want in a movie. It's a cinematic triumph.
Especially in my private DMs.
It's not terrible,
you guys
Lainey.
made me feel so validated.
not.
So I completely appreciate that. And then there's a portion of people, especially in the comments. I noticed comments are brutal. It's like trendy to be mean to me. But in the comments, people were invalidating my feelings and how I felt.
Do you think she knows what the word trendy means? I don't think it's trendy to be mean to Amberlynn. God, you're full of yourself. Okay, listen. Tusk is nowhere near as gross as Human Centipede. Human Centipede is hard to watch. I'll give you that. I'm not going to say I didn't watch all 3 parts because I did, because I'm Scorpio and we're twisted that way. But it wasn't one I'd like to watch again. Tusk, I've seen probably 4 times.
But I wanted to share a few more reasons why I feel like I am dehumanized on my channel. So this one for me is kind of hard. This also happened on Instagram.
Oh, okay.
I'm not sure if it still is happening on Instagram, but this currently is happening on TikTok.
Oh, this
so
is
you
funny.
search my name on TikTok and it says,
this is when she goes through and does this random searching where she doesn't even search the name correctly and then comes up with all these conspiracy theories about that she's being shadow, like she wants to be important enough to be shadow banned. Like, girl.
No results found. This phrase may be associated with behavior or content that violates our guidelines. Okay, how? How? Like, literally, I have a TikTok. You guys can see it right here. I have a TikTok. I am not off of TikTok. I've never done anything bad on TikTok.
This is early days of TikTok when she actually did different TikToks. Because if you look at it now, she literally, of the last 9 TikToks, she's done the same one with the same music 6 times. 6 times. You guys are still talking about Tusk. You're so funny. Okay, Tusk is a beautiful love story about a wonderful, kind old, kind sailor who wasn't twisted at all, who was shipwrecked and found solace in the arms of a walrus, okay, and fell in love with that walrus. But then somehow mysteriously, we don't know until the end, and I'm not going to spoil it for you, but you know, they're separated. And then he's back at home in Winnipeg and he's retired and he's living his glory days and he's thinking about it, and all he wants to do is recreate that love again. That wonderful warm embrace, that the moment that he shared with that gentle sea creature. And that's Tusk.
TikTok. I was making money on TikTok at one point, but then they stopped the creator fund. Oh, it's nothing that I have done on TikTok to create this to happen. And
Pammy Poodle says, I hope there's a happy ending. There's an ending. I'll just put it that way. There is an ending.
Also, this happened with Instagram as well. And I did nothing. I still have a profile on Instagram.
I am not saying that Hamber is a walrus. I am not saying that. You said that. I did not say that. I don't think Amber is capable of the love that walrus shared with that man. I mean, it was deep and it was real.
I've never been kicked off of Instagram, so it was nothing I did. So in my head, I was like, okay, is it because I'm just controversial, if you will? So I thought of one of the most
controversial,
unliked,
if you will,
YouTubers, or what people would like to consider someone who is extremely unliked, which I completely disagree. And I looked up Trisha Paytas on TikTok. She's viewable. There's tons of profiles with her name, there's hashtags, etc., etc. So I said, you know what?
Yeah,
how about I try someone else?
I think she looked up something different, right?
She's viewable.
I don't know. I remember going through this and
see
here she looks up Trisha Paytas users, but on her own name she looked up videos. She didn't look up users. If she would have looked up users, she would have come up with her own damn name. But she's so stupid. Like, where is it? Where she searches herself and comes up with nothing. Here. So see where it says Trisha Paytas users. And back here, she's searching for videos. It's not the same thing. That's why your name didn't show up. If you would have searched and clicked users, you're going to find just as many damn results, probably. Stupid. She's so stupid. Like, trying to show receipts and then not being able to do it properly. That's just pathetic, girl. And now I don't know where we were. Where were we?
Or what people would like to consider someone who is extremely What did I do?
Okay.
I literally am just a small YouTube channel. So I tried to think, okay, so what's the differences between me, Trisha, and Shane besides the obvious? Oh, I have an eating disorder. So I said, you know what? I'm going to go on the other side of the spectrum, someone else on YouTube who has an eating disorder and people love to talk about it. Eugenia Cooney. If I pronounce her name wrong, I do apologize. So I looked her up on TikTok. Well, there she is. There's a bunch of hashtags with her and a bunch of...
And again, searching for users. Not videos, but users. There's a difference, idiot.
Of names with her.
You're not proving anything
here. Is there no results found for me?
Because you're stupid.
Think for 3 seconds what could be being posted. I have seen several bullying, fat shaming, etc. things on TikTok that have to do with me. I've seen it. People have sent it to me. And this is just another way where...
And now there's YouTube shorts. Go check those out, Amber. There's some really good ones.
I feel dehumanized.
I made a couple. I'm not on the TikToks, but I've made a couple of YouTube shorts. I thought they were kind of funny.
Anytime someone reduces a human being to a single characteristic,
listen up,
especially a negative one, they're dehumanizing.
Dehumanizing.
So some examples of that is alcoholic, addict, diabetic, schizophrenic, all rob people of the full complexity of their lives and reduce them to a symptom or disorder. This is literally
or a disorder. See, I'm right. That's what that voice is. That's it. I'm right. That's how I want to slap your chubby face when you talk like that, narc. Diabetic is a weird one in that list, isn't it? So calling somebody a diabetic is dehumanizing? Yeah, what is the resource exactly, Jamie? That's a good point. June 21st, 2018. Well, you know what the resource is. Whatever she Googled, it's the top result. Because she never looks further than the first result on Google. Right? She's a first result kind of girl. I don't think AMBERLYNN understands that there's more than one page of results. Like, you know, if I'm researching a Narc Alert video, do you know how many pages deep I look sometimes? And look into research papers and shit? No, she takes the first highlighted Google result every time.
I talk, what I wear, things that have happened with me in the past, things that happen with me in the present, currently, it doesn't matter what it is. People diminish my accomplishments, but they make my failures super freaking huge.
Where are the accomplishments, Amber? I don't see any. I don't see any accomplishments. I'm sorry. Breathing is not an accomplishment. Standing at the kitchen without holding the counter, also not an accomplishment. I'm sorry. It's not. Lose 100 pounds. That's an accomplishment. Yo-yo dieting for 10 years, not really an accomplishment.
Like, it's wild. I am belittled all the time. So people are asking, why are you talking about this now? Why are you talking about haters or hater nation? Why are you talking about the reaction channels? It's because I'm finally using my voice.
Oh.
For so long, I let rumors be.
See, please understand that this is a very high production. This is a series, okay? This isn't just a willy-nilly vloggity vlog. This is a series. This is episode 3 of So Raw. Episode 3. So it's very high production value. We've got these titles. We've got segments, you know? And we said she was boring. Pff, guys.
False facts because I didn't say anything.
Rumors become
I didn't stand up for
false
myself.
facts.
I have had reaction channel after reaction channel after reaction channel just make money, laugh themselves to the bank because of me.
Well,
they react to my content
Not
constantly, spreading.
oh, everyone else in the Amberverse, yeah. Yeah, not me. I'm not laughing. I'm walk. Well, I don't even go to the bank anymore, Amber. Most of I Google AdSense just puts it right.
Speculation and rumors and lies. And it's like, I finally want to use my voice now. And it doesn't matter if I didn't do it before. All that matters is that I'm doing it now. Because for so
we have been waiting for so long for her to start using her voice. She has been staying silent for too long. Rio, get up here. She's going to use her voice. I know.
long I stayed silent, and I don't think that's fair, and I don't think that's right. I feel like
fair, Amber.
You need to stand
Not
up for yourself.
fair.
You need to use your
Jim.
voice. I know a lot of people just want to say, oh, ignore it. It's different. Yeah,
You don't-
sure.
Well, listen, people say ignore it, but you don't understand, okay? The kind of harassment that I get, okay, you don't get it. It's different for me.
Let's ignore someone telling me my hair is ugly. That's different. The shit that I'm talking about goes so much deeper. So I feel like I can talk about this for literally forever, but we're not going to do that. I will.
How do you spend 10 years on YouTube and you still think that somehow it's going to work for you to address negative comments? Like, are you incapable of learning? Are you literally, I mean, I know you think that you're pretty clever, but are you actually, do you have a medical issue that makes you incapable of learning? Because after 10 years on YouTube, anybody knows that you don't give attention to the negative comments that gives them life. Are they going to go away? Maybe not. But guess what? If you don't read them, they don't have any life for you. There's a whole damn Reddit thread about Merc. Do you think Merc's ever going to go read that? No. It's a bunch of opinion and power to them. Everybody's welcome to their opinion. But if you don't read it, it doesn't hurt you. It's been 10 fucking years. Are you like a block of fucking mud? Are you too stupid to learn? It's unbelievable you can't learn the simplest things.
Will continue this discussion on my channel. I will continue using my voice and sticking up for me because I know I deserve better. I thoroughly do not think that I have done anything as bad as what people make me seem like.
Maybe you haven't. I don't believe that, but maybe you haven't. But it still doesn't mean that you just shut up about using your voice, you big dummy. It's just stupid. Give me one example of when that has ever worked. Give me one example of on the YouTubes when that has ever worked for anybody ever in the history of YouTube ever. Why do you keep doing it? I mean, I get it 5 years ago, the Snapchat rant, all that stuff. But this is a year ago.
Not a damn thing. So the next thing is, what happened to your merch? I have gotten this question so many times, so I figured I would answer it now. So the merch I made is simplistic. It's modern in my opinion. It's funny. It's something that I would enjoy wearing. I personally don't.
She can't wear it because they don't make it in her size. But my argument was, why the hell didn't you ever buy a mug? You know, you want to go on and on about how you made this because it's simple and elegant and it's something you'd like. No, it's lazy. You didn't even design it. It's font that's supplied on the website that you can just type in and pick a font. I did it on a video. It's not a design. It's a font, okay? It's a word in a font. You didn't buy a mug. You didn't buy your yoga mat. How about a water bottle? How iconic would that have been? You didn't even buy your own merch. Not a single piece of it. So shut up about your stupid, elegant, simple merch, you lazy.
Like super gaudy or colorful merch. That's not my style. That's not.
She didn't even buy a Twinkie Star mug. She didn't even buy a Twinkie Star mug. Why not? Why not? I'm telling you, if I had Amber's money, I would have a piece of every single one of my merchandise, but it's not cheap. So I wait for the big sales. But why not? She didn't rock a single piece of her merch, not a single thing.
Not what I want. And
not a sticker.
The simplicity of my merch, people took as laziness.
It is.
When you guys wouldn't even believe how long it took me to do this, because I am me no understand. I do not understand how to do this. So this did take me some time. And I liked what I made.
Then why didn't you buy any of it? Then why didn't you show any of it on a live stream? Why didn't you do a giveaway? There's been a few alerts that have gotten merch from me. Why not give your merch away to your fans?
Thoroughly did. And people were calling it lazy, saying how horrible it was, and that it was ugly, and just all this stuff. And it's just like, that's the style that
And it had nothing to do with you. You could have made a killing if you would have put situation type deal. But you put merchment. What the fuck? It doesn't even make sense. It's so stupid. You have 1,000 phrases that people use that they would have bought, despite how they feel about you. They would have bought that merch. But you were too lazy to even think about that.
I wanted. Me. I like the simplicity of it. I think it's...
You're not designing the merch for yourself. Clearly, because you don't support it. You don't buy it. So why are you making it for you?
Cute. It's dainty. And it's not colorful and in your face, because I don't want that to be my merch. So I decided to stop speaking because people called me lazy and said,
Jamie, thank you for the super chat. It's not showing up on the right here. It is finally. Gosh, this thing is so slow. Jamie says it is what she wants. She doesn't care what the people want. I know. Of course.
Instead of just expressing your opinion and saying this isn't my style, it's not something I'm into, I became Lazy Lynn. And it's like, nothing is ever good enough, which is fine. Everyone has different clothing styles, different things that they like to wear.
That's not a style.
Which I understand.
It's a word in a font. It's not a style of clothing. It's not a moment. It's not an aesthetic. It's a word in font.
And I get that. But it's just like, the fucking backlash was crazy over some simplistic merch. Like, there's bigger problems in the world, I promise. So in my first So Raw video, I'm pretty sure it was
when she says I promise. I hate it when she's so... That is one of the things lately that gets under my skin so badly because it is so fucking condescending. No, it's okay. Like when she was texting. It's okay. It'll only be a moment. I promise. It'll be okay. I promise. It's so condescending. I just want to... Ugh.
My first one. I talked about the first time I was taken from my parents in foster care, and I got some people saying like, what do you mean you were taken
Yeah.
from your parents in a cop car? Like, you're such a liar. They don't put kids in cop cars.
Yeah, Ella, I feel like a I Promise compilation would be a good one, but I don't know. Maybe on a day when I'm really mad at Joan, because I think that one might send me over the edge. Like the I Am one, for some reason, that one didn't bother me. That was fun to do because she says so many different things, like I am a wax warmer, or I am a wax melter, I'm a twirler. Like, it was fun finding those silly ones. But I Promise is going to be really a hateful one. I'll be like editing like this.
And I'm over here just like, they did, they do, and they will. I was actually taken from my parents twice. The one time that I told you guys, and then there was another time. It was actually a trial. My parents were able to fake it and say that they were sober, better, improved, they had jobs, etc., etc. So me and my brother got to live with our parents as what they called a trial, and that trial was not successful. Things actually got worse, and things.
I don't understand this story at all, and I don't question it because I do not know. I've got no information about this kind of thing, and especially in the States. But it seems really weird to me that kids would be taken away because both parents were drug addicts and not working and whatever else, but then put back in the house with the drug addicts. And the parents faked it? Like, don't they do drug testing? It seems weird. Asper heard you growl and ran to the window to find out where the growler was. I can be growly. I should collab with Omegan. I watch him. It's a weird story, right? But I don't like to question it because I don't know how things work down there in the States, and maybe it's perfectly likely. But it seems to me that would not a child care agency drug test people before they put the kids back in with drug addicts? It seems logical to me, but I don't know.
Things got bad. So I was actually a teenager, very young teenager, when this happened. And then I was actually taken from them again. And the story is so similar. I was at school. I got called into the office, and there was a cop car with a cop, obviously, and I got taken from them. So both times I was taken from them, it was a cop who picked up me and my brother, and we went in a cop car. So yes, that happened both times. People compared this to movies. I'm like, girl, this isn't a movie. This is my real life. People are like, how come like in movies, like it's never a cop that takes kids? I think she's lying. And I'm just like, this isn't a movie. This is my real life. And as a young child, like when I was 8 years old, taken for the first time, to be put in the back of a cop car is rather traumatic. And I had other people say like, well, how come like there was like a car seat in the cop car? That doesn't make sense. Well, I know for a fact that there was a car seat
like
in the
this
cop.
stuff, I don't care. You know, like I know other people dig right into this stuff. You know, if she's saying some things about her childhood, honestly, I don't give a crap. You know, is she lying? Maybe, maybe not. It's not important. I'm more interested in her behavior today. So I'm finding it amusing when people just go in on her about the most minute details. Like even, you know, like just whether she was 7 or 8 when she went for the trial, and oh, she's lying because she said 7 once and she said 8 another day. Like, I don't care about that stuff. That's minutia to me. This whole thing, she shouldn't have to defend herself. Who cares?
Car because my brother was in the car seat and it was his car seat. So when the cop picked up my brother from our drug addict parents, they obviously got the car seat as well. It's like I shared a 5-minute clip of me.
Jeepers Delight. It's such a fun phrase. Yeah, it could be, or it could be a smile. It could be that she's a smug bitch and she's right. It could be a lot of things. I'm not a big believer in body language. Like, I think even the cops, it has to be in clusters of 3 or more at the same time and all that stuff. So just, like that, who was it, Shivy? She had the whole fucking community going, oh, every time Amber looks down to the left, it's her lie factory. And she might be just looking to the left. I look to the left sometimes too. My coffee is there. Does that mean I'm lying every time I look down at my coffee? I'm very hesitant about body language stuff, I think that there is something to it, but I don't think just because somebody does one gesture that immediately means that. Is she lying? Probably. Maybe she's not.
Sharing something about my foster care, and it's like people literally had to dissect it so bad. They're like, no, none of that's true. It's just like, really? Come on now. So I just wanted to clarify that, yes, everything I said was completely true. Like, that is the point of these videos. And the point of my YouTube is I want to be vulnerable and I want to share things with you guys. And it's just like really hard to do when I feel like everything that I share is just like.
The very last thing you want to do is be vulnerable. Are you kidding me? You're a narcissist, girl. Sorry, not diagnosed. Just saying, you kind of act like one. We don't diagnose here, of course, because we don't have that capability. But you act pretty similar to narcissists, and most of them, they don't roll that way. They just don't roll that way.
Like twisted into something it's not. So the next question, I actually got this from Instagram. Did you and wifey have sex the first day you met? And we actually did. We don't need to go into detail, but I will say that I was really nervous, but it was amazing, of course. So people are asking, am I still doing scratch art? Why did I stop?
Scratch art drama. Guys, did you tune in? Did somebody timestamp this? Did you need to know about the scratch art drama? There's a lot of drama. I don't remember the scratch art drama. Do you? I didn't realize there was drama surrounding scratch art. I mean, there is now because somebody took a picture of all of her scratch arts at the Goodwill and people were going, girl, why did you buy a fucking case of that stuff and throw away 3/4 of it? Like, well, hang on to your hats. Let's
stop showing it in videos. I'm actually not doing scratch art anymore.
No.
And I'm not showing it in videos because I'm not doing it, but also because you guys didn't want that anymore. Oh. A lot of you were not interested.
No.
I actually watched this vlogger, Sarah Ray Vlogus. I love her vlogs. Like, they just remind me of mine. So low key. And
did you dig that statement? Love her vlogs. They remind me of mine. I love her vlogs. They remind me of mine. And apparently the scratch art drama is that she's not showing it because she's not doing it because some of us didn't like it. That's the scratch art drama. But I love this vlogger. Love. She reminds me of me. Narc. I mean, similar to.
I love her vlogs. Like, they just remind me of mine. So low key. And in one of the videos I was watching from her, I'm behind her videos by like a few weeks. Behind on her videos. Sorry, guys. I got 1 hour of sleep. We're going to talk more about my sleep schedule in some other video because we ain't got to do that right now. But I purposely got 1 hour sleep to try to fix my sleep schedule.
No, not this.
So I can actually fall asleep at a normal time. So I'm so tired.
Why can't this silly bitch just go to bed? Like, seriously, why does she have to stay up? I got to fix my sleep schedule. You know that video I did? There's one of those clips where she says she was staying up for 40 hours in a row to try and get back onto the right schedule. And it was like, just go to bed at 11 o'clock tonight. What the hell is wrong with you? Makeup with, I can't read it because it's truncated. Hang on. Thank you for the super chat. Makeup with glitter. Thank you for the super chat. Says, oh, this thing is so slow. The I promise makes me want to commit a crime. I know, me too. I'm so glad you guys feel the same way. Maybe we should do a compilation, but we'll all have to hold hands while we watch it because it's going to drive most of us right over the edge. Listen, maybe we'll have to do that compilation after we do the, hey, you're okay. You'll be fine. Just breathe.
And that 1 hour of sleep consisted of like off and on sleep. So I technically haven't even slept in, it's been a hot minute. So I am very tired, but I'm trying to make myself tired so I can fall asleep at a normal time. Anyways, so I was watching this vlogger and she loves to talk about books. I'm right there with her. We both love reading, so I understand the passion behind it, and I love when she actually films.
I haven't heard her talk about a book in a long time. We should maybe look up and see when was the last time she talked about reading a book. Miss Prolific Reader. Miss, I read 67 novels in January. Where's the books lately, huh? Seen any books around here lately?
And talks about books that she's reading, gives me ideas of what to read. And people in her comments were like telling her that it's boring, they're not interested in it.
It is.
But the thing is, she tried to explain that like it's something that she's passionate about. It's something that she enjoys doing. So she wants to talk about it because she doesn't purposely do things for the vlog. She simply just vlogs her life. And that's kind of what I...
Then don't monetize it. Then don't monetize it. If it's just for you to share with people for fun because it makes you feel good, then don't monetize it. Then you can do whatever the hell you want and tell people to shove it up their ass if they don't like it because it's just for you anyway. But if you're going to try and make a living off it and monetize it, then there is an expectation from your audience that you will do things that they enjoy, not just that you enjoy. It's funny how that works.
I've tried to convey as well is like, I'm not purposely doing things in my life to vlog. I'm simply just vlogging the things in my life. And if it's books or scratch art.
Yeah, see, right there's the problem, Amber. You should go do things purposefully to vlog them. I do that. Sometimes I do that. Sometimes I vlog what I'm doing, but sometimes it's like, hey, you know what? There's a really interesting Indian festival at Nathan Phillips Square. That would make a colorful vlog. I'll walk over there and film 5 minutes worth of B-roll or something. That, you know why? Because it's your job.
Or Legos, whatever it may be. I want to feel
I haven't uploaded that
happy enough and content enough and safe enough to share those things on my channel, even if some people aren't interested. But that's what I feel like is fun about vlogs. You're watching someone else's life. You're watching them do things that maybe you don't do, or some things that you do.
Lego?
Do. I just feel like when a lot of people start tearing me down, when it comes to a certain something, it actually really does get to me mentally. So then I just try to take it away altogether. So
basically what you just said to the trolls here is what you're doing is working. And if I find something I like and you pick at it enough, I'll stop doing it. Which is all the troll, like you just, it must have been a national troll holiday. Because you just gave them the key. You just proved to them that what they're doing works. So anytime they see something they don't like about you, they're just going to pile on until you quit doing it. You can't live and die by other people's opinions, Amber. Stop.
Oh, when a lot of people were saying how, like, I'm a little kid. Why am I doing scratch art? It's for kindergartners. I kind of just felt dumb about the whole thing and just took it off my channel. So I want to talk about three.
No, what happened is you got bored of doing it. You realized you weren't making any money monetizing it. You thought that that was going to be a fun, creative segment, and that could kill a good 2 or 3 minutes of a vlog, every fucking vlog for weeks, because you have no content. So in your lazy ass mind, you thought, I can sit here and scratch the pad and make more money. But then when it started backfiring on you, you quit doing it. Even though the whole time you were doing it, you were telling us how therapeutic it was and it was helping you and you weren't binging because of your scratch art. But as soon as it wasn't paying off for you, you quit doing it. And now there's 42 scratch art pads in the Lexington Goodwill if you want to go pick some up.
Conspiracies that I believe in. Okay. So
here we go.
Before I get into this, we're not going to be arguing in the comments. We're not going to be calling each other stupid
we will.
or unintelligent. No. This is just...
No, Amber, you can't put that disclaimer on there before you say the things you're going to say now, because we will call you stupid. Because this is stupid. and really insulting and beyond the pale. But yeah, no, we get to.
Fun conspiracies,
Not fun,
doesn't mean I'm
stupid.
right. I
Not
love conspiracies, okay?
because you're not right.
The first one is I believe the moon landing didn't happen. There's a lot of proof. There's a lot of proof online. It just seems like we were trying to make it to the moon.
That's her sincere, intelligent gesture. She's done it before. This very, very, this very carefully grasping of her forehead. There's a lot of proof. I wish I could make people understand. They're so simple. To me, it's a very condescending kind of gesture. Look at it.
There's a lot of proof. There's a lot of proof online.
Subtle, right?
It just seems like we were trying to make it to the moon before Russia. So we lied and said we did it. So another thing is I believe.
I'm not even going to get into how we debunk her stupidity, her conspiracy theories, because most people I know there might be some people that believe in the conspiracy of the moon landing, and I'm sorry, you're not right. Yes, there is lots of websites that show all this proof positive that it didn't happen, like, ooh, the flag shouldn't wave, ooh, the soil is a certain way, ooh, the light's a certain way. There's also real websites that can scientifically debunk all the crap that she believes in as far as the moon landing goes. It would also have taken the ability for thousands of people to keep this secret. Like, Amber, it's just so stupidly unreal. Oh, Mythbusters have done it. Oh, we were supposed to watch that, right? Let's watch that in Discord tonight, maybe. The moon landing Mythbusters moon landing debunking conspiracy episode. I forgot about that. It's written down now, though. And that's the least offensive of her conspiracy theories.
That a lot of astronaut clips is not really astronauts in space.
Are not.
You can also go to YouTube and you can find actual clips of astronauts with wires. It's crazy, especially when you see the green screen. Oh, that was embarrassing. I will admit. There was an astronaut in space, right?
Where?
And they were like interviewing him. And then when they cut away from him, you saw the green screen. And it was disheartening. I know you guys probably think I'm dumb, but this is just fun conspiracies, okay? So the last one is I thoroughly believe that Stevie Wonder is.
What? And cut her off before she gets there. I just wanted to say, they're fun conspiracy. It's just fun to believe in things that are wrong and make me look stupid. It's just fun to not believe in what all the greatest scientific minds believe in because it makes me cute. How is that fun? I don't understand how it's fun to publicly want to look unintelligent.
Is not blind.
Don't get it.
Look at this clip, okay?
Oh, this clip.
How does he see?
He doesn't see it.
In a loud room with loud people, loud singing, loud band, loud audience, how does he know that the microphone is falling?
And you want to know something? Watch this clip. He's not the one that grabs that mic. It's the guy beside him that grabs it. Look. I know we've all watched this a million times. Stevie doesn't grab the mic. It's the guy that's over here off screen right now to Stevie's right that grabs the mic.
Oh, that the microphone is falling.
That guy. And how do you know you can't? Oh, here's when she's going to tell us about all the time she's been on stage.
Been near microphones like that, and you don't hear those falling.
Listen, AMBERLYNN has a myriad of experience with mic stands falling And she knows exactly what kind of sound they make, and they don't make a sound. She's been near them. Also, Amber, do you understand that if you are not sighted, you might have a little better hearing? There's that. Like, honest to God, yeah. Stevie Wonder is a disability faker.
Especially imagine all the music and the drums, like, because there's
So offensive.
it's just like a crazy loud scene in this scene, and I don't have it played because I don't know about copyright or whatever. Tell me how that's possible. It don't add up.
It don't
So those
add
are just
up.
3 fun
Your English
conspiracies,
doesn't
because
add
people like to ask me, like, what are some that you believe in or you think are interesting? When I say that I believe in them,
Well, gee, that's so dumb. I don't know. That ain't just don't freaking adding up for me. Yeah, because you're stupid, Amber. You're not an intelligent human being. You're just not. It's not even about education. Your brain isn't bright. It's smooth. You like smooth things. That's your brain is smooth.
I should have done a disclaimer. I wouldn't say that I thoroughly believe in them. So next question is, how did you get diagnosed with bipolar after just 1 session with a psychiatrist? So I was officially diagnosed with bipolar almost 4 years ago. And I did vlog the experience, if you will. It took 1 session for the psychiatrist to know that I was bipolar, and I was inaccurately diagnosed with depression for my whole life. I was always diagnosed with depression. The first time I was ever diagnosed with depression was 9.
I believe this is also the same therapist that diagnosed every single person in that house. And every person in that house shared the same therapist. That seems healthy. That seems healthy and normal. That you and your partner and all your roommates, you all go to the same therapist and you all get diagnosed with the same disorder. That seems normal and healthy, right?
And I would go on these antidepressants, and they would either make me more sad, or they would make me angry, or, you know, I went through suicidal thoughts, and I would self-harm myself, and no antidepressant ever worked.
You don't self-harm yourself. You self-harm, or you harm yourself. You don't self-medicate yourself. Self is already in the word. English major.
For me. And then I saw this psychiatrist.
I need you closer.
Almost 4 years ago, and she said, they don't work for you because you're bipolar. Yep. You know, she talked to me, ran tests. It was a couple hours visit, and I will say, I didn't know you could be diagnosed that quickly either. It was a miracle. But she prescribed me a mood stabilizer, Lamictal, because bipolar. And I was nervous. I was like, is this just going to be another situation where it makes me worse?
In and out, 20 minutes, 4 diagnoses, a bunch of prescriptions. That sounds normal, right? Health professionals, that's how it works, right? 20 minutes. That's all it takes to diagnose 4 major personality disorders. Seems about right. Right? Lots of sirens, eh, Bobo? What's going on out there? Now something's in the hall? What's going on? Is the building on fire and we're not paying attention? Maybe we're burning down. What's going on, Bobo? Rio? What's going on? Okay, nothing.
It actually worked. It actually helped. It actually worked. My manic episodes were far in between. My lows, there were just tiny little dips. Tiny little normal dips in my life. And the sadness and dirt. Like the Lamictal completely changed my life.
Karina.
And that's how I know, without a doubt, that her diagnosis is true. Because finally, we were able to put a diagnosis to my problems.
Finally.
Get a medication
Finally.
that helped me. So I don't know how she did it. I went to the appointment. She did it. I still see the same psychiatrist for almost 4 years now. This psychiatrist has been in my life, and she has changed my life.
How about, I don't know if I believe that either, because this person she started seeing when she lived with Eric and Ricky, and this video is made in a different city. And I can't see Amber. I guess, are all her appointments on Zoom? Is that like they don't ever go in anymore? Why wouldn't the doctor give her a new referral to somebody in the city she's moving to? Doesn't make sense to me. I guess it's all Zoom, right? That's what she'd say. It's all virtual appointments.
Because she listened to me when no one else would. And for that, I am so freaking appreciative.
Yeah,
like,
you've said that before, but
we found
this one
something
listened to
that
me.
that works. And now it's
She said about that woman, you know, the charts, you're healthy, but you're obese. And then there was the other one who, it's the first doctor who ever really said to her, she's going to die. And she wept because he was so honest with her. So, yeah, no, you've been told this more than once.
just up to me to take the damn medicine. So we have a rumor. AMBERLYNN is in a poly relationship. So I'm going to let you all know right here, right now, I'm a one gal type of gal. I only want to be with one person. I only want to love one person and make love to one person. I want that one person to be my best friend, my lover, my other half. And I need that to be the same energy from my other half. I have to be their one and only. So no, I'm not in a poly relationship. My partner is not in a poly relationship. It's just us. It's me and wifey. That's it. I will never, ever be in a poly relationship. I am way too jealous. I'm just going to be honest. I'm way too jealous.
I never thought wifey was poly. I never thought there was a poly relationship going on. Honestly, wifey's 25 years old. That's pretty young to be already fully in someone. Okay, she's 25 years old. She has only been in one serious relationship prior to Amber, and she's never been kissed on New Year's Eve. I found it very difficult to make the leap from that person. That person is a fully experienced poly individual. It just seemed a little bit much. I never believed it. And I believe Amber here, she is way too, there's no narcissist on the friggin' planet. Except, unless they're the head of the family, like Cody Brown. None of those sister wives is going to be a narc. Or if they are, it's not going to work for them in the long run.
And thankfully, my girlfriend doesn't want that.
No, that was never even an option.
If you're poly, be with poly. But if you're monogamous, never change for anyone, okay? So people have been asking my opinion on Nikocado Avocado and how he like shades me all the time.
What's going on with
and
Nick?
All this stuff. And honestly, my opinion is just that.
God, I'd love to know about this Nick thing. Does he really know something or not? I don't know. But what's going on with him? Because he was losing weight. And then I saw some video where he was really sad because he gained a bunch of weight back and then he was going to stop losing. But I mean, I know it's all, I know it's all for the fun and the story, but I thought he was losing weight and I was really, really happy. Is he still? Does anybody keep an eye on him? Let me know if he's still losing weight or not.
I'm just queen. I'm his muse. I'm entertaining, and I inspire him to be funny and quirky and dainty. So my opinion is that I love that for him. And I hope he continues on the journey of trying to be my clone or something. I don't know.
Yeah, it's like
he seems a little upset.
He's like just obsessed with me because like I'm a queen and he just can't get enough of me. I'm so beautiful and sexy. He just wants to be like me. Oh, shut up. Nobody's buying this shit. Nikocado hurt your feelings. And he hurt your feelings bad. And you won't tell us why because whatever the hell Nick knows, he's not saying. And I don't think it's the cancer thing. I mean, it might be something around there, but you guys know, I'm in the school of thought that she definitely had cancer. But he knows something that's pissing her off. And don't play this game, Amber, like it's all cool because he just loves you. You're upset. Your feelings are hurt. Your ego's been hurt by this.
Okay, so advice segment. I hate my boyfriend's cooking.
Okay, you know what?
I always lie and say I like it because I don't want to hurt his feelings. Should I be honest? So
Amberlynn has no advice.
my girlfriend knows how to make chicken like how everyone likes it. Juicy, tasty, and all that. But like I like mine dry. I like mine so dry. And so she'll make mine like that for me. And there has been times in the past where like it wasn't dry enough. And I was just honest about it. You know, it's just you have to be honest with things like that, especially like just being in a relationship in general. Just be honest with your boyfriend. So next segment that's just gonna go by really quick is my favorites. Just, you know. So my favorite movie is A Simple Favor. My favorite song currently is TV by Billie Eilish. My favorite color is mauve. This like dust
mauve. Okay, but in the video yesterday that I did called I Am, when she's talking about I Am, I used the last part of the part 2 video. I showed a bunch of clips where she's saying she didn't know who she was. I really don't know who I am. I really don't know who I am. And one of the things she said is, I don't even know what my favorite color is. So is it mauve? Is it mauve or is it not?
Steam mauve. Is that even how you pronounce it? Who knows? My favorite number is 1. My favorite holiday is Christmas. My favorite animal is panther. My favorite show is Jersey Shore. My favorite food is rice, which not just like white rice, it could be any sort of rice. And my favorite celebrity is Blake Lively. I mean, queen shit. You know what I'm saying? And my favorite hobby is Legos. So the reason why I did that...
Is Lego a hobby? I don't know if Lego is a hobby. It's more of a toy, right? Or maybe a pastime. I think that's classified more as a pastime. Like, are crossword puzzles a hobby? More of a pastime, right? I feel like a hobby... No, I guess not. I was gonna say a hobby implies some kind of skill level, but it doesn't, because I guess collecting things is a hobby. I don't get that, but whatever.
That segment is because I feel like I answer so many serious things like all the time. I do get like random little questions of people asking me like, so what's your favorite song? What's your favorite movie? You know, what's your favorite food? And I never really answer them.
Nobody asks you that. Nobody asks you that. We all know. We all know. The favorite food one, that's hard to keep up with. It changes all the time. I would guess right now it's seafood boil. And Miley Cyrus is your favorite, although lately you actually like Taylor Swift. Like, I don't want to, why do I even have a brain cell that's being wasted on knowing this? And you're going to sit here and tell us that you never answer these questions. Shut up.
So I figured just real quick, off the top of my head type style, to answer those real quick.
Here we go.
All right. So it is time for bad choices.
You think Lego's
so we're going to choose 3 of these. And we're going to answer them. Have you ever done a line of... Hold on. Have you ever done a line of cocaine off of...
She's got a box of questions. Why doesn't she just open the box again? She's also got a cup full of popsicle sticks with questions she hasn't answered yet. I'm guessing she got the cups confused and she doesn't remember which one she answered and which one she didn't. And that would be embarrassing because you wouldn't want to answer the same question twice.
Of a person's body. I can't say that I have. That's something I have not done. Oh, this is a create your own question card. So I'm just going to choose another one because that's just
so sad. This is sad.
Seems fair because
okay, this is sad. Watching this super morbidly overweight, lonely girl sitting on her couch, which is the only place she ever goes, covered in scratches and scars because she's too unhealthy to heal, playing a little question game that's meant for a group of people at a party by herself. Look how excited she is to be playing her little game. Oh, hello. Okay, but it's like a Mr. Snowflake thing, right? But you know what? I got a button that turns it off. We'll still hear it faintly from the hall, but it'll turn it off in the unit. Hang on. I know, Bobo, I know. Oops. All right. That's a little more manageable, yeah? It's pretty good, eh? We got this button that turns that off in the unit, but it stays on in the hall, so you can still hear it, like, for emergency purposes, but it doesn't drive you crazy. Yeah, no, we don't have time for that. I'm not going to be like Snowflake and lose my mind, because his was loud. We can manage ours.
What am I gonna ask
Oh, I
myself?
gotta put the headphones back. Can't hear this.
If we were all in a contest, could you go a month without masturbating?
It's not pleasant. Ella.
Yes, I could, because I have a girlfriend. If you know what I'm saying.
Well,
Last one.
we will hear the sirens eventually, and then you'll hear them stop. So we'll know when they're here. They're not here yet. It's probably nothing. It's probably a false alarm. It always is. But oh, you might hear the guy on the speaker when he comes on, and he always says, he has an accent, of course, because nobody in Canada, in Toronto speaks, not many of us. There's a lot of people with accents. He always says, we are investigation the situation. I think it's so cute. It cracks me up every time. We are investigation the situation. No, I don't have to leave. I'm in Toronto. We don't leave. We go, that's annoying. Fire? We don't have time for that. No, it's a poured concrete building. They actually tell us to stay.
Would you slap your mom in the face for $500? Absolutely not.
But she'd slap Destiny's mom in the face for next to nothing.
500 to slap my mom? No. Mm-mm. Random facts. All right, folks.
Listen, I'd give Joan a bit of a tap for $500. She's like little and frail. I wouldn't want to slap her hard and take her right out. But, that's half my plane ticket.
It's about that time. Oh, this is gross. Maggots are still used to clean wounds.
Mm-hmm.
In fact, as recently as 2004, the U.S. Food and Drug Administration permitted the production and marketing of maggots for limited use.
He's not French, Valentine. He's not French. I don't know what. I'm hearing trucks starting to pull up, but I'm not hearing sirens. And the alarm's still going. We should check the Toronto Fire Services and see if it's incident reports. See if it shows up on the incident reports here. No, not yet. 1708. I'll just have to wait with bated breath and see what's happening.
As a medical device. I don't think I'm ever opening this book again.
No, then you didn't, and she never did.
Random fact about me, maggots is one of my worst fears. Oh God.
She doesn't know when to use is and when to use are. She misuses that all the time. All the time.
Mm-mm, mm-mm, mm-mm. So that is the end of this. I don't mean to make these seem super ranty, like I'm raging or whatever, but I do have to speak up for myself, and
you don't.
I do have to stick up for myself and use my voice. And it's just like these reaction channels, they get to spend all day and every day just talking about me. And
God, I am so lucky as a reaction channel that I get to spend all day, every day, talking about Amberlynn. I know if you're in my Discord, you'll see that really all I do is sit in the Amberverse and talk about Amberlynn 22 hours a day. I'm truly obsessed, and it's all I think about and talk about all the time. No, Amber, no. No. Oh, I hear sirens finally. Like, I could have been dead by now. It took them long enough. Here they come.
The minute I talk about them, which is about me, I'm attacked for it. I should ignore it. No.
Okay, we're gonna be
I don't see it that way
distracted,
anymore.
sorry.
I should be allowed to confirm if something's a rumor or not. I should be allowed to talk about speculations and just try to clear things up, because too many times have I let things
Well, you
slide
created
and
them.
they just got way bigger than they needed to
Because
be.
by coming on and saying vague things, instead of just shutting your mouth, you give just enough information for people to create all kinds of shit to talk about. You know what I do when I don't want people to talk about something that's going on in my life? I don't tell them about it. Groundbreaking. I know. Crazy. But Amber just gives us just a little enough that it makes people chat and make up shit, and then she gets insulted that people are talking about her. Quite frankly, if they all stopped talking about her, she'd be in big trouble.
Anyways, if you guys have anything you want me to talk about, topics, whatever it may be, you can message me on Instagram at velvet.and.honey, or just comments below, because I do read comments now, or community posts,
She's
because
reading
I like
comments.
to post community posts so you guys can give me topics to talk about. I'm sure you guys can tell I am beyond tired. I feel like I'm rambling and making
I know.
absolutely no
We'll
sense.
stop soon, Bill.
But I had to film this video. I probably should have waited to do my whole don't sleep situation type deal for another day. But you know what? Today's Monday.
Listen, why don't you just stay up for 77 and a half hours so you can finally get that sleep schedule nailed? I can't listen to her even say goodbye. I'm done with her now. I'm more interested in the fire outside. I don't think it's a fire. It's never a fire. It's always something else. But all the trucks are coming now. Can you hear them? If we can see them, I could point the real cam out the window. Let me just see what's going on out there for a while. Let me see for 1 sec. I'll be right. I only see 2 trucks, so that doesn't seem too serious. Just 2 trucks. But I would love for them to turn that alarm is starting to get on my nerves, even though it's not too loud. Should I call and check with Joan? Yeah, she's fine. Maybe it was her that started the fire. It's Rio's delicate ears. It's not bad. I've turned it off in here. That's you. What you're hearing is from the hallway. Echoing in the hallway. Make a vlogment and show us the fire trucks. There's not much. You can't see that well from here. I would if it was good to see, but it's not. Because they're right underneath me, so I can't really. If they parked across the street, you could see them. Should I call and check with Joan? Ugh, you guys. Oh, here. Different guy. 10th floor. That's not Joan. That's Toronto Fire Services. It's the building guy that says we are investigating the situation. But see, then after they make the announcement, the alarm comes back on. So I got to go push the button again. Hang on a sec. Oh, the whole thing turned off this time. Not just even the one in the hall. I know, he loves it when there's something interesting going on. I know there's some excitement, eh, Bobo? It's on the 10th floor, though. Remember I told you guys I had a little cockroach, I saw a little cucaracha, but then I gelled up the place, and I haven't seen any. The next morning, I saw 2 minuscule ones dead, and I haven't seen another one since because don't fuck with me, cockroaches. I'll take care of you. I saw and I warned my neighbor that I'd seen them, and I told her I got this super great gel if you need, and she said, no, so far so good, I'm fine. And then I saw her today, and she said, guess what? I said, oh no. So she had seen one or two. So I said to her, I'm on my way out. When I come back, I'll hang a bag on the door with gel baits and all the stuff. And I did that, and she texted me. She said, look, I just got in, and look was in the bathroom. She saw cockroaches in her living room and in her bathroom, and big ones. I saw like just a couple tiny ones. I said, oh man, put that gel down. Oh, here they come again. It's buzzing. Just wrap it up. We know it's a false alarm. It's always a false alarm. You wish Merc and Snowflake lived in the same building? Did Rio gain weight? Listen, Snork keeps calling him a chonk. He's not a chonk. Rio, he hasn't gained weight. He barely eats. Okay. He's not chonky. The 10th floor. No, that's only halfway. I think we got 18. I'm holding your tail, nar na nar. I've got your tail, nar na nar. Yes, I do. I've got it. You can't have it back. Now he's going to start biting me. Look what I started. Don't bite that toe. You're looking at my toe. Don't bite my toes. You're so mean. The other day I had to push him way over there because he wouldn't stop biting my hand and my elbow, my toe, and my knee. He's just a bitey boy. So still no Amber, eh? No upload, no live stream, no nothing. Well, I tell you. Can I tell you something? If she goes live tonight, I'm going to go live. Because, we need it. We're thirsty. What is she doing? Oh, I was going to say this earlier. I was getting ready. I was doing something, and I thought, if I was moving and I was a vlogger, I think I would prop the camera up and go, okay, guys, you know what? I'm sorry. It's not going to be very interesting. I got to pack today. So here, you can watch me pack, and we'll shoot the shit while I pack. And I thought, why isn't she doing that? And I thought, you know why? Because I bet you any money that packing is very difficult for her to do physically. Very difficult. Reaching up and down, putting things in boxes and bending. I mean, that's got to be really physically trying. And I bet you it's not real graceful and doesn't lend itself to getting filmed. Yeah, Ella, she's on TikTok, way more important. Well, to be fair, how long does that take? She's not doing the lip syncing properly, so it doesn't really take that long to sync it up or anything if you don't care about if it's in sync. I don't know. My theory is that she's freaking out. I think she's on her own and she's freaking out and she's trying to pack and it's very difficult for her. And I think she's trying to call friends and see if anybody will help her. And I bet you she's not getting a whole lot of help. I don't know. That's my theory. But the other thing is, how the hell, girl, you got to live. You haven't uploaded for 7 days? I checked I use this thing, a browser plugin that's free. You can pay for it, but there's free as well called vidIQ. You can use it as well. I like it a little better than Social Blade. It'll give you channel stats, and it's showing us, as is Social Blade, that her income for the month is down 41%. 41%. So either she's moving somewhere real cheap, or I don't know. Maybe she really did have a bunch of money saved for the weight loss surgery, but I don't think so. Because in one of the clips recently I ran into, in one of the videos I did, it said, I am officially starting to save for weight loss surgery. So it's not like and that wasn't that long ago. I don't know. Remember when she said she walks 4,000 steps a day? It was 2,000 steps a day, and I recreated it. 2,000 steps a day in her apartment. Girl, do you not think we have feet? Anyway, I don't know. I don't think she's got her cameo up anymore, Peaches. Oh, here, Elizabeth Elm, alarm single source. Oh, Pumper 314, my favorite truck, is here. I don't think she has a Cameo anymore. I think she shut it down. And honestly, of all the stupid things, I think she should keep that one open because she actually makes money with that. Oh, unavailable. But you can message her for $7 Canadian, I guess $5 US. Good. I'm kind of really, when I look at her, it makes me want to make a face. You know what I mean? Like I was looking at her TikTok or something, and it just makes me go, yeah. She's gross right now. I'm just grossed out by her right now. I don't know what to say. I got nothing more to say about her. Birdie says, wasn't Feline helping pay for the surgery? Did she pay her back? Well, she said Feline was going to help, but there was no surgery, so Feline never really had to help, did she? Sorry, your favorite truck. You don't have a favorite fire engine? I know, it's so demented. It's just that it seemed like I had a friend, and we used to, like, we used to walk around at night and go for coffee and smoke some weed. And if there was a fire happening, we'd always go wander over, to check out the firefighters, as one does. And it seemed like wherever we went, it was always P314. It was Pumper 314 was the truck that was always there. So it kind of became a little joke. And I was always like, oh, is it P314? So there's no reason for it. But it's just become part of my personal lore that Pumper 314 is my favorite fire truck in Toronto. And P314 and 315 were just here. I don't know if there's good-looking firemen on that truck. I have no idea. It's just, my favorite truck. It's like I was talking to Snowflake, and he was talking about getting some stuff for decorating a kid's room and saying, I'm not sure what kids. And I said, well, I don't know. I was the little girl with all the trucks. I had like all the best. We called them dinky cars. I had the best dinky car collection in the neighborhood. My dinky cars brought all the boys to the yard. But then I also told him to get a rocking horse because my rocking horse was my very favorite thing. Did you guys have rocking horses? Mine was named Candy Bar, and I used to wash her down every day with the little tiny soaps that my dad would bring home from the hotels. Anyway, yeah, I think she's moving October 1st, so I don't know. Are we going to see any videos from her before she moves? What about the moving? She said she's not going to film it. And where the hell is she going? Is she going to move in with her mom? I'm kind of feeling like she might. Go get a photo. They're probably gone already. They're busy. They got stuff to do here. They didn't even bother with an all clear. They just stopped. Six Bacon says Bish ain't moving. I think she's moving. Also, there seems to be a lot of talk, and I feel like Snowflake is also saying that wifey number 2 was wifey number 1, like it's all the same fleen. I don't think so. Peachy has a firefighter husband. I want to make a calendar of all the guys. The Toronto firefighter calendar is crazy. Do they still make it? It used to be so good. I'm thirsty. I'm allowed. Shift calendars. That's not what we're looking for. Shift calendar. No, that's not what we're looking. Do they not do a calendar anymore? Well, here's 2023. Oh, no, that's Tulsa. Come on, Toronto. Did you stop doing the calendar? That would be heartbreaking. I'm not seeing any Toronto here. I just wanted to show off some of our firefighters. Toronto firefighter calendar. Here. When the tab changes, I'm going to put this up just before we go. Show you some Toronto firefighters. Let's hope these were the guys in the building. This tab won't change, though. It's still Amber's face. It won't. My thing isn't cooperating now. What if I close that altogether? Maybe I can't show you the fireman because my computer is not cooperating. At all. What the hell? So weird. Soy. Weird. Not doing it. We should have a reaction channel calendar. You get a month. That'd be funny. That'd be a funny thing to do for charity, eh? Do we have 12 in the Amberverse? Yeah, I guess we do. Wouldn't that be funny to do for oh, there, it just finally changed, but it still hasn't. It won't add to the screen. It's a sad shame too, because there's some striking photographs here. Holy cow, Saskatchewan's looking good too. I could put it in the Discord. I will. I'll put them in the Discord because it's not showing up here. It's not cooperating, and it's that time of day where, you know, it's time for us to probably pack it in. A hater calendar to raise money for charity. We pick some kind of charity for cats that have bum scratch problems. What? It's time to go. Do you want to say goodbye to your friends? Do you want to say goodbye until Saturday? Okay. I know. I got to go get you some food. I forgot. I forgot to get a can of food for the man. Now I got to go. All right. I don't know. Jace, the sound guy. If you watch from the beginning, you will see the little sound project we were talking about. I would love to talk to you about that. Can we just watch the fireman tonight? We could see it. Could you see it? It's not showing up on my thing. It's so weird that it won't show up. After I put it down, it shows up. I don't know what's up with this computer. I guess tomorrow I'll finally have to do. Okay, here's the deal. Tomorrow, if she doesn't upload something tonight or early in the day tomorrow, I don't think I'm going to do a video tomorrow. I don't feel like doing another compilation that isn't feeling like I'm not inspired. And I don't want to just put up crap unless something inspires me. So I might miss tomorrow, and then we'll do something for sure on Friday. There's always a premiere, and Saturday we'll do our live stream for sure. So I am unsure about tomorrow until tomorrow. But, you know, I'm highly... There they are, finally. But they're not... They're kind of blurry still. They're good, though, right? Is this going to open Facebook? No. They're kind of blurry. But they're good, right? The firemen. We do like firemen, don't we? We do like us some firemen. Look at this. This is a good one, too. Because we got chicks, too, right? Fire chicks. One of our longtime subscribers is a fire chick in either New Zealand or Australia. Oh, bugger off with your ad block, my shit. There we go. Oh, you can't see it because my thing is not cooperating. But we'll leave it on that. Ladies, there's a lady in this one. Fire chick. She's hot, too. They're all rather... And there's a plane on fire behind them. It's that picture, but I have it enlarged now. Eventually, it'll show up on the screen. That's Toronto, though. That's a Toronto one. Which is Saskatchewan? I don't know. Let me see. Which one was Saskatchewan? Where was Saskatchewan? I'll find it. I'll find it and I'll put it in the Discord. It doesn't look like they do it anymore. Oh, wait. Toronto Firefighter Calendar 2023. Oh, yeah. More fire chicks, ladies. Fire chicks, fire chicks. Do whatever the fire chicks do. Are these real fire chicks? I don't know. Probably. It would be stolen valor for them to just model in those clothes, right? Okay, Sudbury? Holy mackerel, Sudbury. Okay, firefighters are something else. Holy real female firefighters calendar. Holy female firefighters. And right now I'm drawing a complete blank. And she's one of my favorite subscribers, and I talk to her often, and I forget her name. And she's a fire chick. Anyway. Ash, yeah, I saw one for Saskatchewan. They were hot. They're all hot. They're calendar firefighters. Of course they're hot. Well, on that thirsty note, I think we should call it a day. We got nothing much to say. We're going to sit around and wait for the absent, dainty leader to feed us like baby birds with a little bit of Q&A, I guess. Can you imagine? How's she going to put up a Q&A at this point? Amber, come on, seriously? How's she going to do that? I don't get it. Anyway, I don't know what we're going to do in Discord tonight. I was watching a really funny body cam, a long one. It was really funny, and I thought, oh, the kids in the Discord would like this. So maybe we'll watch that. We'll see. I don't have to go do dinner because I spent already all day with Joan. So a quick check-in phone call to make sure she's okay, and that'll be it. I'm going to call it a night, right? So's the man. Even though he's not sitting up to say, can you sit up so they can see your pretty face? Come here. Oh my God, let go of the thing. Doesn't like to be picked up. It's always on his own terms. Come back up here and sit up properly and say goodbye like a handsome man. Be a proper boy. All right. Rio and I are going to go. He is starving, and I'm getting a little peckish myself. Right? Yes. We'll do something in the Discord. I don't know what, but we always do. If you're not a member, hey, grab a membership and get in the Discord because we're going to do something. You know, sometimes it's nice to do things, especially when you can do them without your pants on from the comfort of your own home. Thank you all for joining me today at this retro look at Amberlynn. Hopefully we'll get something interesting to look at soon. If she goes live, I'm going live. I'm just telling you that right now. So don't go, if Mr. Snowflake tries to ace me out of a live again, don't go to his, stay at mine. Have a wonderful evening. I hope to see you in the Discords. And if I don't, I hope to see you Saturday on the live. Until we meet again, please be kind. And hasta luego. Ow.